Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Wolf. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game. The Noles move into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly. You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker shifting around now. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Bush. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy. The 43.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Will hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Pickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Consecutive losses. They got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Brown. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
So just 1 play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now. They're building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bush. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quick completion to the tight end. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. Just ran away from the defense. And they get set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Let's it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Remember, it was on target for his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Bush. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The DB's backing off from the line now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Ohio State. The special teams with a special play. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt.
Let's go. Go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
41, Ohio State, 23.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Gets some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot here. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get it down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Winner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably...
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense starts with excellent field position. On 1st down, it's play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback keeps the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync.
Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Bush. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw caught on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good job by this offensive line and a great quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They're going to run it. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And sack sets up an important third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the receivers got it. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain deep in enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going to try to use his legs here. Fights through a tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Florida State offense heads back onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Easy.
They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Will he score here? Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bush. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Gets into space at the 50. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And it's a bunch formation.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal.
Easy.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
Spider.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get